Welcome back to Rimworld. A lot of you have pointed out, I've seen the comment, you don't need to leave any more comments, the reactor's blocked by a tower, or the tower is blocked by a roof, I should say. If the reactor was blocked by a tower, we'd have an entirely different problem. So, I thought that this would be kind of fine, because on the map, as you can clearly see there, the actual tower itself is a block, but of course it just includes the whole thing as being blocked by. Anyway, it's kind of a pain in the ass, I will admit, especially when you take a look at the actual roofing area. It doesn't include the ship, but they can't get to the area that's roofed over because it's blocked. So if we take Jilp, for example, Jilp, can't get there, forbidden. Area, no path. Which would mean we'd have to knock this wall out and dig out around it to be able to remove the roof anyway. I'm just thinking, why don't we redo the whole power grid? It's long overdue. We've basically got enough power to be able to run the nuclear reactor anyway. So what I'm thinking is, firstly turn that off before I go blind. Dig all of this stuff up, decommission the lot. I would say let's minify it or something just in case we need it anymore, but no, let's just remove the whole bunch of it. What about all these power cables as well? Do we need these lying around? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what the grid looks like. I'm going to run this up through there, because then that's still connected, and we'll remove all the power conduits in in this area as well. Then we'll stick the tower just, like, right in the middle. We'll move the tower, like, right in the middle, because we're going to save backspace from getting rid of all of this shit anyway. We've got to be very fast with how we do this, though. Otherwise, we're going to lose power, and this thing is going to quickly tick down, because we don't have the reactor turned on right now. Oh, we do have the reactor turned on right now. But obviously, when we move the cooling tower, we want to turn it off. Either way, we've got to be very fast about how we do it, otherwise the whole base is going to run out of power. Then, of course, we've got to carry on with our weapon project, but of course we'll have enough power to do so. We've still got to scram the reactor twice when it's 100% fueled. I still don't think that one cooling tower is going to be enough, right, to be able to fully fuel the reactor, get it up to full heat, and then scram it. I don't think that's possible, but we'll wait and see. I guess it doesn't have to run for very long, it just has to hit maximum heat, so we're not risking a meltdown or anything like that. Anyway, Joe, hey, you want to wake up, my man, and start working? Oh, to be fair, it's still daytime, and he is a vampire, so we'll give him a minute or two just for the benefit of the doubt here. Krupvush has leveled up and he now has points available. Nice, so we can start actually putting some lightsaber skills back into our boy Krupp. You know what I'm kind of tempted to do here? Wait, you've got a bow? Oh, I remember why, because he actually wasn't very good at using his lightsaber yet, was he? 3 points available. Let's stick them all into, I guess, defense for the time being. So that increases the chance to block melee attacks and deflect bullets by 15%. Reflection just blocks bullets back by 20%, though. I'm going to put all the points in defense to start off with here. And then we'll build him up to a defensive character. We need to make sure that this guy stays alive at the end of the day. And that was kind of the plan we were going for last time, but it was a little too late there. Are we going to start removing all of this shit soon, then? They've actually started removing the cables, or specifically, they've built the new one. Jilp, is it safe for him to wake up? It's almost 6 PM. I think he's safe to wake up when it's 6 PM here. Right, let's get on with this very quickly. Solar generator is forbidden. What? What do you mean solar generator is forbidden, you weird man? Excuse me? Not assigned to... Okay, let's see who else is capable of building. New rank... Oh, it's probably because it's still technically daytime, huh? Yeah, I think it's because it's still technically daytime. Maybe we have to wait a few more hours before he'll... Okay, so he can come outside. There we go. Okay, it was just vampire. His vampire stuff making him not come outside here. So let's get rid of all this garbage, and let's remove this reactor as well. Just quickly get rid of that one. Oh, apparently we can only queue up so many, huh? And this will give us back a nice chunk of components as well, which is obviously something we've been needing more desperately than ever recently, I guess, because we're building, you know, like literal nuclear fuel rods. I hate Rimworld zones. I will say it every episode. I will go to the grave saying how much I hate the fucking zones in Rimworld. Expand. Expand. You know, even though I just did exactly that. Just got to do it again. You just got to keep trying until eventually it works, huh? Right, get rid of this. We've got a random potato trying to be grown in a cave there. Let's, yeah, you know what? I will expand all this back down. That's fine. There we go. All right, and let's get all of this, this garbage lined up as well. Perfect. All right. Where do we want to put the reactor then? I'm thinking we stick it right in the middle. Which is more valuable? Rice or lentils? Lentils, I think. Let's put it there. Right, you can go as well. Goodbye. Is he working on that one next? Oh, God, what the hell was that? Was that a roof collapse? Oh, they're training... Okay, so Amanamana's training... whatever his name is, Ulik Nogrizan there in magic. There's me thinking that the whole roof had just caved in on the heads there. Right, get rid of that one too. We can get a little bit more rice with that one back. And to be honest, rice takes so long to grow anyway. I'm kind of happy to do it more like this. Is that not roofed over? Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. Done. Problem solved. All right, let's get that reinstalled as soon as possible. So, Jilp, if you could, like, actually... Oh, I think we have to turn off the generator first, don't we? Otherwise, it's just going to go nuclear. Rednecks, you can manage the reactor very briefly, huh? Scran it. Yeah, scram it. Sorry, it's apparently scram, not scran. Okay, there we go. When that thing's turned off, which it is right now, it's not going to churn out any more heat at this stage, I would assume. Let's move... That says cooling 100%. Oh, probably 100% relative to the power, the heat that the reactor's outputting, right? So it's always going to say 100% if it's turned off. Work on this cooling tower. Get it reinstalled, so we need to move the cooling cables as well. Just quickly build copy, and we can run this just straight down there, right? We'll just do something like that. Perfect. Select similar. We might as well remove these cooling cables and get rid of the power cables as well there. Mainly because they look hideous. That's it. I mean, it does give a very slight beauty malice. My god, if I could ever select similar. My god, if I could ever select similar. There we go, right. Goodbye. Thank you. No, not that one, though. We want fucking Rimworld. Okay. Sometimes the interface management in this is just absolute, just insane. It's trash. Wow, what a powerful boy he is, carrying an entire cooling reactor like that. So this we can actually do whatever we really want with now. We've gained a little bit back more of our farm. I'll do something like that. How much of this is... Oh, so that is everything that's unroofable. Let's just see if we can get back a little bit more land, because obviously we can put some soil down there. We want to get the most that we can out of our... Oh, is this all built roofs as well? These are all constructed roofs, aren't they? Rot roof thin. That means we can remove it, right? And it's the ones in grey that we can't remove. Shit, we can expand our farm out a lot more. I'm not giving it its fair shake here. Right, let's get rid of all this shit too then. We could also get rid of all this garbage, because I think this is all constructed roofs as well. Let's see if we can just expand the farm out as much as possible, because as good as it is to get the you know, as good as it is to be able to use all of this area up here, it's obviously not very convenient, is it, having to run all the way back up to the top there. So let's trim back on these mountainsides massively and try and get as many growing zones as possible. So I think the coolant is all just reconnected here. Does it work like power conduits? If we click it, will it show us the route? Okay, there we go. So it's going all the way around there. It's going all the way back to there and then to the... Okay, so that should be good. So let's get this reactor turned back on, because I imagine we are very, very quickly running out of power. Good God. And how is that looking in terms of temperature? Okay, that's looking a lot better. So can we... What was that? what just blew up? Oh, good. A fault in the electrical conduit. Okay, I thought it was the reactor. It just happened to be a coincidence. We turned the reactor on and something blew up. I think that side is what, cooling? So I think we could probably put a couple more rods in there, couldn't we? And see if this works. Right, so let's go manage. Let's remove all the rods. Let's let the batteries recharge a little bit before we do this, because obviously we have no power right now. Is that working? Power needed, grid excess stored, power generation 20,000 watts. Yeah, it is. Wow. So without all of those solar panels, we're only just breaking even. Shit. That's absolutely insane. So our batteries are charging, but very, very, very slowly. Wow. What? Really? Let's turn these off then for the time being. Let's let our batteries build up. We'll stick some more fuel rods in there. What does that mean? What does that mean? Reactor alert. Type A overheating. Overheating. So the temperature's actually building up. Right. So it was me thinking we could just leave it to it. The still isn't enough suitable power, huh? The cooling is 0%. What? Excuse me? Cooling is at 0%, is it? What? Oh my god, they've removed the power cable to the cooling. When I asked them to remove the... Okay, that's fine. That's a minor issue here. Hey, just excuse me, like really quickly. Thank you. Right, are we back online? We're good. How's the reactor looking? Is it cool? Are we nice and fine and toasty? I think we're good now. Yeah, the cooling seems to have dropped a little bit. Let's just double check here. Manage reactor. Temperature is staying, okay, a fairly stable 300, a fairly toasty, a fairly warm and tepid 315 degrees Celsius. That's fine. I can deal with that. Thank you. Okay, cool. Batteries are charging up quite nicely. Like I said, when we've got... My man, why are you removing the cables? He's removing the walls and it's taking the cables out too. Shit. Right, sorry, just quickly, very quickly. No pressure, it's not like we've got a fucking nuclear reactor running in the base or anything. That's absolutely no concern there. He's also cut the power off to... I don't know why he was removing the cables, because they clearly aren't set to deconstruct. That's so weird. Quickly move that, and then work on this as well to bring back power to the entire top section of the base. We need like a backup circuit for that as well, don't we? The fact that we can remove one power cable in this holding... I'm going to build in some, like, redundancy just to prevent that ever happening again. Let's do something like this and just route it around there. There we go. The more connected all of the bases, the better as far as I'm concerned. We can do also another cable just for redundancy with the cooling tower as well. So I'm going to run one across there to that. That way, even if this bit's severed, it's getting power from the other side of the base. So you'd have to sever this line and this line for the cooling reactor to go down like that again. Well, they actually finished researching a plutonium processor, and I didn't even realize we'd told them to start doing that shit. Okay. I guess they've just been doing that sort of naturally, like hanging around the reactor, right? Construct a plutonium processor. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Let's go ahead and reinstall this as well. Do we need to eject all the fuel first? I kind of feel like I probably should, right? Otherwise it might... let's clear all. Let's get this stuff hauled urgently. I kind of feel like if we don't eject it all, it might not... Ah, fuck it. Let's give it a go. I was going to say it might not reinstall properly, but... I'm going to roll the dice. No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't, because it's not minified anyway. It's part of an additional mod. I don't want to lose all these fuel rods, because that took a very, very long time to get all this stuff done, huh? Jilp, you know what you could do? Instead of taking it all the way to the other side of the map, you could just drop it on the floor, because we're only going to move it very slightly so we can build this plutonium processor. Let's go search, what is it called? Rod, some sort of rod. Nope, what are they called again? Excuse me, fuel rod. They are exactly called that. It just didn't show up in the menu. Right, okay. Fuel rod. There we are. Okay, so stick them on the floor. Let's go priority critical. Thank you, Jilp. If you could come and unload the reactor, that would be glorious. There we go, and let's get that reinstalled very briefly. Thank you. Let's go back to storage here and say fuel rods are set to critical. Let's remove all of this shit and then quickly get those hauled. Right, that should do the trick, I think. Prioritize fueling. There we go. All right. Nice, look at that. That's working really, really well there. Oh, so this is... Oh, you can offload them to stockpiles, I would assume. Right, okay, that's very cool as well. Now, what happened to that other fuel rod that you sort of carried off into the ether? That could be anywhere. You know what? I'm sure it will turn up. Well, I mean, it's just a nuclear fuel rod at the end of the day. We won't worry about it too much. Right, fantastic. So let's, now the batteries are more or less charged, let's scram the reactor. Let's put in some more fuel rods and see if it's capable of hitting that much higher level of power output here. Jeff, take your time, my man. Oh, God, Feral is hunting Jilp. Yeah, good luck with that one. I'm going to put... Should we just fill it? Should we just fill it and see what fucking happens? Should we just fill it and see what happens? Sorry, actually turn it off as well. That's my mistake. Scram the reactor. There we are. All right, perfect. Let's get anybody to fill this up. So manage, remove all. Let's just see if that does work for stockpiles as well. Stockpiles then. So we'll do something like that. So can we just kick them all? No, they just sit on the belt. Okay, fine. This is where we need like the conveyor belt mod or something there. What is it, the Rim Factory mod? That would be super, super useful for this. Ferris hunting Igor instead. Again, you're not picking your best targets, are you? I don't know. These fucking Ferris are just completely out of hand. Wildlife. Yep, they are completely out of hand. Right, hunt them all. Kill them all dead. I should have dealt with this earlier. I didn't think it would be much of a concern because, to be honest, they're just, they're just little spiders, but they're just getting kind of consistently annoying, so they're slowing the game down a lot. Where's the big one? It's like Feralist. There it is. Right, you need to die next. Who's our expert hunter? Let's test Krupp out. Let's see if Krupp is capable of, although that is quite a big boy. Let's send Newt with his ATSD blaster cannon. He should be able to deal with this. All right, here we go. Blast him. Oh, blast him quicker. Oh my god, that ATST cannon is ridiculously OP. That thing's basically supposed to be an event in itself. It's supposed to be like this little boss thing, but that is absurd. Krupp is actually fighting a Feralist right now, apparently. One of them's trying to hunt him down. How's that working out for him? I think did he flee? No, he's set to aggressive. God knows. Anyway, we'll get all of those things hunted as soon as possible because they are a massive pain in the ass. Let's go ahead and set hunter to be the top priority for everyone. Reactor's loaded. Oh god, when did that happen? I didn't even notice that. Right, manage the reactor. Let's turn this bad boy on. Oh, pray for me. Pray for the base. We are about to go full-blown Chernobyl here. Oh, it won't matter anyway because we got cold snap. The nice hum of the nuclear radiation and the fires lapping out across the lab will keep us nice and warm during this cold, cold winter. Shut up. Shut up, don't care. Go. Ooh, it's getting very warm. It's holding, though. It is actually holding. Look at this shit. Wow. Is it getting any hotter? So the max power is obviously dropping as the rods get expended. But my god, that actually is working. Unbelievable. Thank you, Jeff. Much appreciated. Now we're supposed to... What are we supposed to do then? We're supposed to scram it twice, aren't we? So let's go to Rim Atomics. Control rod actuators perform 2 reactor scrams. And that's when they're fully fueled. Set to 100% power. Right. So let's just double check. Fully fueled. Yep. 100% power. Check. Scram. Alright. What? What? He died to a little spider? Are you kidding me? What was he? Oh, he was a Chronomancer. Well, I didn't really give too much of a shit about him then. Are you joking? You died to a tiny little spider. How's Newt doing? Newt's also hunting them down. I mean, to say that they die in a single shot, that's unbelievable. And how are you doing? Oh my god, Bonnet. Fucking good god, man. Died to a spider. You didn't deserve to be part of this colony. That's survival of the fittest right there. Where is Bonnet? How far away is he? Because we need to ideally get here as soon as possible so we can heal him up. It's all a bunch of scratches and shit. Right, come on. Run. Where are you? Crixus is back up, but we still need to heal him up properly, don't we? Right, where is the... Let's see if flight works now. There we go. Right. There you go. Get him healed. That's it. Just get him healed. You need to draft up and just wait and be healed. He's got a bunch of blood, though, which is kind of cool. Feralist hunting Newt. This is why they need to die. They're a pain in the ass. Why are you taking so much... Oh, my God, he's got hypothermia and toxic buildup. Oh, God, that's weird. Okay. Do me a favor, Bonnet, while you're at it. Bring him back to life. No, not the Feralist. Well, we've got 2 baby Feralists now as well. Fantastic. Pick up the bearskin. Pick up your meal as well. And get him rescued. Good. Mantrap is now hunting Newt. This place has become very, very hostile very quickly. Excuse me. I feel like this is a hostile environment, and I would like to leave. Who is, what's going on here? So, your medical emergency, yeah, you're fine. Who is being hunted? Newt's also a little bit fucked up here. Those things were stronger than I thought. Things were actually a lot stronger than I thought. And who is it now? A Mantrap? Oh, let's keep a close eye. It's Newt been taken down. Newt's just collapsed because of the hypothermia, I assume. Fine. Rescue Newt. Hurry. Oh, Jeff! Jeff. What the What? Hispo werewolf, he looks like a tiny boy. Well, it's fine. Rescue. Go. Get him home. It's just hypothermia. The second we get him indoors, he's going to be okay. Wow. What a horrible event. Maybe I shouldn't have set them to hunt everything during the long, cold winter. Don't bother. Just don't bother. Okay, the broodmother's dead. We haven't got anything to worry about now. Whoa. Where's all the power gone? Why is it off? Why is it off? Why is it off, though? Where's all the fuel rods? You're telling me we burnt through all the fuel rods already? That's not possible. Nah. I think it's just because we ran out of power? What? How, though? Did I turn the reactor off and forgot to put it back on? Is that something I've just done? 1 out of 2. Cool. Did I forget to turn it back on? Did I forget to... Oh, shit. Oh, big shit. Oh, God. Fucking damn it. Right, turn everything back off. Everything turned off. Come on, hurry up. We need to get this reactor back online very, very quickly. Thank you. I appreciate the help, everyone. Thank you. Shit, I think I might have forgot to turn the reactor back on. There we go. Manage reactor. Go. Okay, start. What do you mean? Don't make that Star Wars noise at me. The reactor itself has no power. Grid access, 0. What? Which is stored, 0. What about the chem fuel reactors, though? Where's all that power going? Huh? Where's all that going? Something's draining it. But what? We haven't got anything turned on anymore. I mean, 1 million arcade cabinets? That could be it, I guess. That could be it. Okay. Let's go ahead and quickly turn all of these off, too, then. Fine, whatever. Turn the TV off as well. We've got coolers. Don't need those anymore. Well, I mean, we need these ones, actually. Cancel, for the love of God. Right, stop. Don't toggle power on those. Yeah, wow. That's strange. I don't know. I don't think I forgot to turn it back on, but that does sound like something I would do. That does sound like something I would forget to do. All right. Still not enough. Where's all my power going? We've got like 4,000 watts still in the grid. We've got 1,000 coming from here. 3 generators too. All these auto doors? Really? I guess so. I actually genuinely might be. I never even considered that. What do they use up each? 50 watts a piece, huh? We've got 37 of them. I mean, you can run the maths yourself on that one. Shit, and that you actually can't disable those as well, can you? Well, okay. I think we need some. We do need a dedicated grid, don't we, for this nuclear reactor? Because this is exactly what people are talking about. All right, let's get that dealt with too. Then, so I'm thinking. Bear with me. I'm just thinking we stick this on. We have a person-powered nuclear reactor. That sounds incredible. That sounds absolutely incredible. Just get a couple of bioreactors stuck on the end of it. It looks like what, Yuri's Revenge now. Red alert. You guys remember that game? I don't remember that game. Right, there we go. Boom. Are we on? Don't know what that was. Let's not worry about it. Some sort of explode. Who's attacking who? What? Why are you two attacking one another? Bonnet's attacking Crop. Stop. Stop it. You two, pack that in right now. What the fuck are they doing? Oi. You fuckers. Swear to God. Go that way. You go that way, you go that way. You two cannot be trusted together. Is this like a social fight? But of course, liches can't have social. Right, we good? Scram. Oh. Oh, because the cooling tower doesn't have enough power? Huh. Right. That's something. Thank you for filling that stockpile with absolute shit. Thank you. Let's go ahead and... Right, that's fuel rods only. Thank you. Yeah, this is very strange. Give me a second. Okay, let's quickly scram this thing and then turn it... Okay, so scram the reactor, turn it off. There we go, and that should fulfill our other one. Boom. There we go. We good now? Yes, cool. Okay, and then turn it back on. For the love of God, don't forget this time. Start. Go. Okay, we're on. We've got a backup thing now. I did want to try and put prisoners one of these biopods, but it actually won't let me do it this time for whatever goddamn reason. I have no idea why that is. Let's not worry about it too much. Who was that? Krupp just went for reconditioning or something like that. Yeah, there he is. Welcome back. Okay, cool. So, Weapon X project. Let's do it. Let's start digging out a room to mess around with this. I think mess around is going to be the optimal word until I find a better way to do it. So, simple way forward here. Let's dig all this shit out for a start. Where's the edge of the map here? Show me. Oh, right, the edge of the map's all the way down here, huh? So, what do we need? We need a reconditioning bay. We need a lab to make prosthetics and to put them on whoever it is we clone. We need a cloning vat, multiple versions. We need power banks as well to actually store the clones in the various copies of the clones so they're ready to go if we need them in combat. So what I'm thinking then, let's dig out a fairly long area with a couple of separate zones. But I think we want to make it, so bear with me on this one. So let's dig through here. Right, and then you have your big central area where your main cloning's going on, right? So we'll do that 9 by 9. In fact, we could probably do it slightly larger. Let's do it 11 by 11. And then you need your prosthetics sort of workstations. So we need some, like, hospital beds, that type of thing. So over here we'll have, like, prosthetics, prosthetic production, I guess, could happen over here, but we need, like, outfitting, like hospital beds, that type of thing, like a decent hospital area. Then on this side, we'll have storage for all of the other weapons. So we'll do it like that. That looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. And then we got the main cloning bays going on in here. That's fine. Let's see how that do. This is going a lot quicker than I expected. Look at this. We've got just this huge area, obviously already mined out here. Control rod actuators are now completed. Thank God that's only taken about 4 days. Big old steel doors. I'm reinstalling the clone vats actually from the main hospital itself, so we can turn this more into an actual hospital instead, because that makes way more sense. Should we hook this thing up to the reactor? I might actually go ahead and remove this one. As a lot of you have pointed out, this is mainly intended for big animals to produce power from, so it's kind of pointless for us having that. Let's turn this into a dedicated hospital then. These conditioning pods will reinstall down here as well. I guess just copy sort of this layout, huh? Now, how far can these things connect up to? Not really very far at all. In fact, they more or less have to be adjacent. That sucks. Okay. So I guess we'll copy that layout. It sucks that they have to be... Maybe we should put them in between the beds. But then again, if we do that, they kind of need to be there, don't they? In fact, that one's not even hooked up to that bed. Shit. So these are like super... Okay, I've thought of a way to do it. We'll have some super important beds for like if people are seriously about to die of an infection or something. We'll have these ones reserved. Then we'll just have a bunch of regular old beds that just have vital monitors and the intravenous strips and whatever else there. Cool, so we've done that one. Fuel repurposing. Let's construct a platinum processor. Plutonium processor in Rim Atomics. Where is that? Plutonium processor. Ooh, this is looking cool. I like it. Let's put a little bit of an area around it, because I don't know which side we actually work on it with, or if we even have to do that. Well, that took no time at all. In the meantime, I was just sort of rewiring the whole nuclear reactor, because it's kind of a bit of a mess in here, huh? And we seem to be running out of space pretty fucking quickly. This one's also not connected to any power now, huh? What if I just hit the reconnect button? Problem solved. Good work. All we had to do was plug it in. Fantastic. Right, let's turn that on. What the hell is a plutonium processor? Contains zero nuclear fuel, contains chem fuel. Right, so what we do then is I imagine we take someone and then, prioritize loading plutonium. So with our, I'm going to assume it's our depleted fuel rods, we can repurpose them into... using chem fuel there into something else. What are you doing exactly? You're researching. Oh, so it's also a research station. I'm glad I did leave that gap around it. Cool. I mean, this is pretty fantastic. I don't think it's going to be a while before we get any depleted uranium. What is that one as well? Increase the responsiveness. So, oh, we have to turn that on, huh? Okay. Maybe we have to, like, build it or something? Fine. Okay, we'll just have that enabled then. I guess there's no reason not to. But I guess it's just a toggle that becomes available after you finish your research. Then we're moving on to, like, energy weapons. And then I'm looking at this and I'm seeing some weird shit. We've got Hell, we've got the Liberator, we've got the Tesla coil. Atom. Advanced Threat Detection Module is an upgrade module for the tax. When installed, it blah, 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 blah. Anyway, You know who we're going to give that energy weapon to? We're going to give it to our ultimate warrior here. Right, let's get all this shit hauled as well. Could you get this out of the base? No pressure or anything. Get all these bloody marble chunks out of here as well. It's Quarry just producing infinite chunks. So let's create a blueprint of this, which is going to be our sort of... I should have really given that a name like Super Hospital or something like that. But, so we need 3 blocks on the other side of that. So stick that there, and then we need to build another copy of this one here. So these ones are going to be for people who are literally on the edge of dying, essentially. Now, what we'll also do is install one of these into here, because this is going to be for our, oh man, that works out pretty well. These are for, essentially, where we're going to outfit the clones when they're ready to make them prepared for war, give them some upgrades, things like that as well. So we'll get that down there. And then we'll just build a bunch of regular hospital beds in here and turn it into like a proper nice hospital. We'll put some entertainment, that type of thing as well. This is just for general purpose. Through the other side, through the secret area of the hospital is where you have all your clones and things. I'll make this into a proper room at a future date. We've got like 3 different things we're trying to build at once here. So we'll wait on dealing with this one. This is a very, very long-term goal that we won't concern ourselves with too much. These fucking Feralisks, they are disgusting. I hate them. Give me those. Give me those. Where are they? Right. They are restricted to Area 1. Let's set them to restrict to Animal Area. And then we're going to make Animal Area the fucking freezer because I'm going to annihilate them. We're going to put them right there. Go and stand exactly right there so Bonnet can come and get rid of you. Now, in terms of our other projects, like the Priest project to try and be able to resurrect Donnet, unfortunately, we can't do that until the Devil Strand is grown, and that could be any sort of amount of time here, because, of course, we didn't actually have... It's still 6 degrees. We've had that cold snap going on for so long that it's taken ages to do. Cannot grow bad seasonal temperature. We might have to build... There's no real way we could build an indoor greenhouse, is there, either? Because it's not like, you, to my knowledge, you can't grow Devil Strand in hydroponics basins. Do we even have access to hydroponics right now? We do. I'm going to build one just to double check. Because we do have an excess of power right now. So we might as well at least see if that is something we can do. Let's put down a couple just in case we can. If not, we'll find another use for them, huh? So put down a couple of hydroponics basins sort of here and see whether or not we can actually start work on the whole priest thing that we've been waiting for days and days and days now. Turns out you can. Well, isn't that silly? I fooled you. I knew all along, bamboozled. I didn't really. Okay, in that case, let's stick down an absolute shit ton of these then, because they are used in... You know, they're useful for multiple reasons, not just magical wizards. So we'll put down a bunch of that. It's going to make it very difficult to get to the wizardy area, I guess. Let's reinstall these batteries as well, so we're a bit more convenient in that case. Yeah, go put those up there. Move this friggin' heater as well. Put that... Obviously, we do need a heater in here, because it's a room where we've got plants growing now. Could do with an actual hydroponics bay, couldn't we? I guess we could hollow out like a bit of the mountain up here or something, or build it, like make an actual hydroponics room. If we like build across there, do something like that, huh? That could work. We've got an absolute excess of power as well. Fuck it, let's make a hydroponics room as well. Let's go completely crazy with this base. We've got the power for it. Why not? Shit, the facility suffered a power surge and started a fire. What, the plutonium processor? Well, then in that case, you can be turned off. Unless are we still researching? Yeah, okay, we are. Okay, fine, don't bother yet then. Just go and crack out that final bit. Honestly, just go and crack out that final bit of research. It's like a very small amount left. We'll get that done, then we can turn this thing off, because apparently, it might be a little bit volatile. I guess that could happen to every one of the nuclear sort of based buildings, machinery, whatever you want to call them. How are we doing over here? This room is filthy. To say this is a hospital, you guys have embarrassed yourself. How has this gone to... I mean, to be fair, I spread them very thin. I've given them like 5 different major tasks to do here, so... kind of really got no one to blame but myself there. We are almost done with this thing, and then we'll see what the... I mean, is there a bigger type of generator? Is there like a plutonium generator as well? This could get out of hand. Or finished. Oh my god, advanced nuclear power. Shit, okay. Oh my god, look at that thing. Wow. Research breeder turbine reactors that can generate more fissile material than they consume. Oh, cool. Research the Zeus turbine, which is capable of generating up to 1 megawatt of power. That's a big amount of power. Bear in mind, usually, obviously, these are all measured in watts, so a kilowatt is 1,000 watts, and then that's 1,000 kilowatts. You know how PCs work and all that, I assume. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. Good God, what's RTG? Radioisotope thermoelectric generator is a portable electric generator that uses an array of thermocouples to convert the heat released by the decay of subtle radioactive material into an electricity by the Seebeck effect. Of course, this generator has no moving parts. What does that mean? I have no idea. Let's leave that for someone who's smarter than us. By which I mean tomorrow me, when I've had a good night's sleep and I'm hopefully not dying of the flu. Thank you all for watching. This has been a weird episode. We've spent a lot of time doing nuclear stuff. We've obviously built up that massive, massive cloning area. It's almost finished. Then we can dig out our hydroponics base and really just get a move on things. Now that I've got a good, firm grip on the nuclear reactor, I think that we're essentially safe to expand to whatever speed we want to now. We can move at our own speed rather than being limited by the power or being limited by, you know, machinery being turned off, anything like that, really. So a big thank you has to go out to Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito Atmos, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Sidini, Crazy Pack, Crosis, Donald, Facundo Vasquez, Fluffernutter, Fungus King, Gogolus, Harik, Jimbo, Josh Lindeen, Tesla, Justin Wallace, Kaden Carter, Michael Mullen, Mr. Smug, Muskratful, Nathan Flores, Necrovillain, Pelvis Presley, Skaz, Shayuch Sinclair, Sir Thor the Swede, Stannis the Menace, The Forsaken One, T-Bag Cruz, Tom Terror 18, Tyler Kennel, and Vacuous Backers for their support, the Insane Tier Lovers on Patreon. Thank you for making this channel and the series possible in the first place. It's much appreciated. Big shout out to these guys. And a thank you as well to Asaro, Adam Person, Akari, Andrew Wilson, Attila, Bordoon, Ben Troke, Better Max, Better Valerian, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Don217, easier to pronounce name, Exploded Knees, Fraser Brennan, Gabriel Faulkner, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Zerka, Gray, Haji Damar, Hancock, Icy the Great, Irish, Israel, Jacob Wolf, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Jason Jose, Joran de Vries, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plott, Justin Walters, Lemon Stark, Lasme, Luan and Thomas, Luke Wallace, Matthew, Monty, Nathaniel Lemurg, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Pan Samu, Panther Pearl, Peyton Denisar, Russian Olgart, Billionaire, The Bloody Knight, The Insane Pickle, Wesley Grayson, Will Wade, Wolfie, Yorker, Zach Pillar, and Zico 2. Thank you for your support. Thank you for having some faith in the channel. I'll see you guys all tomorrow for... I mean, let's be honest, we're going to blow up the base at some stage, so it might be tomorrow.